What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between these road warriors and the home team. Leading them, as always, their head coach. Besides all their quest for perfection end last week, now they've got to make sure that one loss doesn't quickly become two. On the opposite sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be led out by the longtime veteran at QB.
Your goal as a quarterback going into each and every season is to have a touchdown-to-interception ratio, Kate, of somewhere 2 to 3, and if you're great, 4 to 1. Anytime it's upside down like his outing last week with 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, you know that's not sustainable. It can lead to an awful lot of errors.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Send the tight end in motion. From the gun, here's a handoff. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Throwing it on second down. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. That means first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He's going to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. So what happened there, partner? It looked like he found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Throw here, third down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The home teams and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds his fullback. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Second and 6 coming up here.
On the pickup. Second and 6 at the 37.
They're going to try and throw it here. stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. They go play action on first down. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Look to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
It's 3rd down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down.
Yards to go.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. That outruns their offense. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. Typically, one will follow.
And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A pickup of 17. And that is good for a first down. 1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
2nd and 6.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's a throw. It is caught left side. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
And I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. The defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone now. Dump off caught by his back. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Touchdown. These guys pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys take a 4-point lead.
Team 7, visitors 3.
Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The offense headed back to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. Result is a first down.
Another carry for him. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
And they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for him from the 31. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. We're to the end of one. 7-3 is our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
To number 3. A gain of 6 yards.
3rd down from the gun.
Down.
Hits his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
To number 24.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they came in on a rough stretch. 4 straight losses. But things looking better now as they've got this lead. On first down, they'll run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Shoots away from one. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
That's good.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to the well again. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They give it to him again. No repeat success in that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds his man over the middle. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Third down. They need 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
10 at the 34-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Here's the pass. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 19-yard line.
Pass play now. Finds his back complete. And this one does not go far. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
It's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 13.
Third and long for him here. Cut near the goal line. He has the touchdown. All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong. And they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He fields it from the 8. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Visitors ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing it on 2nd down. He's got a man left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives him the first.
Results in a first down.
They'll go play action. Dump off to his fullback. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 12.
to the air on 3rd and long. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. They'll bring out the punter here. Back deep to return is Davis.
It's now 4th down.
And the fair catch made here at the 15. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
The line of scrimmage.
Design bootleg here. Montgomery hauls this one in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
To number 87. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
We put a receiver in motion left. Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. On now comes their punter. And this will come from just inside his end zone. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And as they get set, Potter, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
It's a gain of 20.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
28-yard line.
Complete right side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
1-yard gain. Brings up
Throwing on second.
At the 26.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. Intended for his wideout.
We'll air it out on 3rd. Caught quickly on the slant. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's good. For a first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. They'll run here following the penalty. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. They'll throw it. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And he hits the extra points. Wasn't surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Throwing now off the play action. Absolutely fires this one right side. Wide open, downfield, got it! He makes it in for the touchdown! These guys grow their lead just before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson will be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys grow their lead to 8. Starting from the 5. Escapes a defender. This makes it up to the 25. They take over on offense now pretty late in this first half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
At the 30-yard line.
Makes the grab in bounds left side.
It's a gain of 18.
And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. It's
Still sticking with the passing game.
brings up 2nd.
He'll dump this one off to his running back complete.
A gain of
And he's
6.
tackled with the 1st down yardage.
For a 1st down.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play.
41-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Intended
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd.
Sticking to the air here. Setting up the screen. Keeps away from one. And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our 2nd half gets underway. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Visitors back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st down, play action. Gets him on the in route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a first down.
Trying the right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught by his fullback behind the line. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
37.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
48-yard line.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. Well, a roar from the crowd as they saw the replay on the big screen, and they will indeed get a challenge. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Dive play straight ahead. And he dodged the tackle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Is a first down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation, but even more, better execution.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Working now from the gun. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys take the lead right away in half number 2. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And they want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Complete to the right side. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 46-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there.
Incomplete.
So they're left facing 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Fourth down.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Searching for... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left. Big gain downfield. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
He's dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And a 1st down. It's a gain of 6.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And he'll be taken down in the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys grow their lead to 8.
29. Our home team, 21.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Another drive coming up for this offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to start the drive. Fits it through the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw here. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. Ooh, and they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Design bootleg here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. That second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dumped off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Number 31. No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
So that field goal gonna have to wait a little bit longer. That's the end of our third quarter. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. Fourth down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Tracking for it, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Has this at the 6. Escapes a defender. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Visitors ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Pass play on first and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
First down. First and 10 at the 39.
They'll run here on first down. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field down. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
And this one doesn't go far. A less than ideal third and 8 here.
Number 3. A 1-yard pickup brings up third and 8.
They'll air it out on third. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Okay, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
On return, here comes Davis. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Now this offense ready to head back out. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. throw to begin this drive. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Looking in the air here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 15.
Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Number 87.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fights his way through a tackle. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And a first down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. That one only good for a couple. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
They'll work against the blitz. Cut out left. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Third and just 2 to go.
Makes it third and 2.
There he is on third and short. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down. So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. This offense ready to get going again now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They've got first down here from the 36. The give now out of the shotgun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Back-to-back carries here. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
The 40-yard line.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. QB sneak coming. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
No gain on the play.
That right there,
It's fourth
that's a
down.
tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a third down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And the fourth down call pays off as they'll move the chains. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Throw left side, complete. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5.
Another first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a give on first and goal. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
There's another for it. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
He'll throw it. And he will take this in. Touchdown. These guys down by only 2 in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
The offense will
All right, they're going to go for it. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Going now on 1st down. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. He'll look to throw it. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
That's good.
They've got to keep moving quick here.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. Keeps himself upright. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
That one right down the middle. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. On return, here comes Davis. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
It's his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Catch is made down the right sideline.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Back to number 84.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap, no throw. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
To throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Desperation time here. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. Now this offense getting set to work here. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It was a great effort from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.